Hi everyone, welcome to the DailyM. I found in my files yesterday something so fascinating and interesting. If you don't know, Emmy Cleaves has studied with Bikram for probably 50 years. She's probably in her 90s. And those of you that do know her, she's a yogi, does advanced practice, has this amazing supple body, even in her late 90s. And her history is that she studied yoga, all disciplines of yoga in India, and came back kind of a real strong advocate for the Bikram practice. And teacher trainings, she would talk and give lectures on pain management. Pretty interesting. So I graduated 2001, so I'm not so sure they had this later, but there's actually a piece that she passed out that I held on to and found the other day on pain management. I thought it would be really interesting to read some of these. Sciatica pain is a nerve pain and it needs icing. But again, you must keep stretching. So there's a lot of you that complain about sciatica, and that's one of those nerves that doesn't have memory. So it can stay painful for a while. But according to Emmy, you need to keep stretching it. Leaving yoga to make it go away is not the right thing, but you have to sustain some misery with it. Sciatica feels like a burning sensation and can go from the hip to the butt and through the bottom of the feet. So, and I've heard you guys say that you'll feel it kind of traveling down the back of your leg, and I know it's painful. So make sure that you stretch slowly and ice it. Another one is the longest to heal are the knees because they have no blood supply. I thought that was interesting. So really be patient if you have knee issues. Scar tissue also has no blood supply and results when the body is injured and needs to heal itself. It pulls on healthy tissue, therefore making yoga a necessity. So yoga will make that scar tissue disappear, but again, it's slow. It's a slow process. And it led me to also thinking about this other concept that we visit in the yoga room called vasodilation. So those of you that are new, in particular, listen to this. The body is so smart. When you're sweating, your body is cooling down, and how it does it is the capillaries, your vessels, your blood vessels will start to thin because they're trying to move to the surface of the body, the skin, so that it can cool. And then as that happens, the blood is thinning and there's less blood pressure. So when your pressure is lower, right, you can feel a little bit dizzy, nauseous, and sometimes the initial reaction is we want to run out of the room. But the thing to do is you got to sit down and just know that the body is trying to survive and it's trying to cool down. So your blood vessels are thinning, and they call it vasodilation. So I hope that helped.